Hey guys! So I wanted to film my May book haul because I bought a lot of books this month and I didn't want to add any more to this list. So I thought, let me just film my haul now and it'll prevent me from buying any more books the rest of this month. Today is my younger sister's birthday, so happy birthday, Kathy. I hope you had a great day. And I hope you ate lots of yummy foods, and yes, happy birthday. Also, Sunday, my first niece was born, and I am so obsessed and in love with her. She is just the most precious baby in the world, and I'm in love. That's all I can say. But anyway, so let's just move on to the book haul. First book I want to mention is The Bookseller by Cynthia Swanson. And the cool thing about this was that after I read it, I suggested it to my mom, and then she read it super fast, and it was just, I forgot how fun it was to buddy read with someone and then discuss the book. My mom is like one of the biggest reasons that I love reading so much. When I was younger, we lived really close to our neighborhood library, and she would pull me and my older sister in a wagon, and we would go to the library like daily. It was something that we did. But anyway, so she and I read this book, and I think it made me love it even more because she read it and because we discussed it. It is about a woman who considers herself an old maid, and this is like in the 60s, and she and her friend own a bookshop, and business is kind of not booming, and she feels very lonely. She kind of wants a husband, and she wants a family, and she feels like she's never going to get those things. However, when she goes to sleep at night, she wakes up in an alternate reality, and she considers it a dream world, and she's married, and she has children, and she doesn't understand why it feels so real, and it's just, yeah. So I thought it was pretty cool. This is her first novel. So, pretty good for a first novel. I thought it was pretty interesting. Dear Emma by Heaney? So, what really drew me to this book in the beginning was the cover was really well done. I thought it was interesting. It's about a girl in college who writes an advice column, and no one knows who she is except for her friends. And so she starts dating this guy, and then he pretty much ignores her, and then she ends up meeting his new girlfriend. She kind of sees it as a way to maybe use that to her advantage to kind of get even with him. I didn't necessarily enjoy it, but I think I was very disappointed with, sometimes, I think I was disappointed with just the way she acted on some things, but it's just maybe because it's my personality versus her personality. I don't know. And then the next book is Maybe Not by Colleen Hoover, and I've been getting really into novellas. It's about a roommate situation where a guy, and he lives with his two friends, and he's like they're a band, and he's like their manager, and then all of a sudden a girl moves in, and they just pretty much butt heads, and they don't really like each other, but then I guess it leads to a romance and whatnot. So I know there's a novel based maybe around these characters or inspired by these characters, and a full novel, so I kind of want to check that out. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and because I enjoyed that one so much, I ended up picking up Never Never by Colleen Hoover and Tarryn Fisher. And this, I believe, it's a novella, but it's 3 parts. I don't really know what this one's about. It's about a guy and a girl who are boyfriend and girlfriend, I think, and then they wake up, like, it starts off with them not knowing who they are, or who their friends are, or where they are, so it's just that amnesia, and you try to figure out what happened to them, so, or they're trying to figure out what happened to them. But yeah, so I thought it was interesting, and I wanted to try another book by Colleen. I found it at half price, so I figured I would give it a try. So next I bought this one purely on its cover because I thought it was super cute, and I couldn't walk away from it, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to like it, but I couldn't help myself. And it is Love and Gelato by Jena Welch. Tell me that this cover isn't too cute. This is an adorable cover. I think it's about a girl whose mother passes away, and then she ends up going to Italy, and then she has like her mother's journal or something. Something like that. I don't know. I judge books by their covers, and that's why I've purchased a lot of books. Oh, they know how to get me. And then I have the collected writings of Joe Brainard. I can't really give you a synopsis on it, but I think they're just like little ramblings and stuff like that. But I'm excited. And then, because I'm getting into a lot of nonfiction or creative nonfiction and short stories, I picked up Amelia Gray's Museum of the Weird. Thought that I would pick up her short stories to get a feel for her writing. And again, the Museum of the Weird. Come on. Really? That's nice. And to end the book haul, The Princess Bride by William Goldman. And I have yet to read this book, and I love the movie. The movie is one of my favorite movies, and I still haven't read the book yet. So when I saw this, I was like, I have to read this book. And the cover's actually pretty interesting. It kind of makes me think of like one of those Wanted posters. So I thought, yes, I have to buy this. The book I want to mention is Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray. And I thought the cover just really popped. And then the illustration looks kind of like a continuous line drawing. And yes, and I'm sure everyone knows the story of Dorian Gray. I only watched the film, so I thought, I need to read it just so I can do a side-by-side comparison. So yeah, those are the books I purchased in the month of May, and I'm super excited to get through these books. There's a few from my last month haul that I did not finish, but anyway, so I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!